Hey guys, it's Julie coming to you live. Hopefully before anyone gets up and comes downstairs for the day. Hey, today I just wanted to talk to you about why we need each other. Why do we need friends? We ended up in a phone call a couple nights ago. It was like ending at 11:30 at night. We're laying in bed after all the kids have gone to bed with some longtime friends talking for a long time about things that we're going through, things that we need healing from, and just sharing like, oh, this is what is happening with my life, and we really had a chance to just we ended up praying together. And you know, I walked away from that phone call just feeling so amazed at how different I felt just from sharing like, hey, this is what is happening, this is how I feel about it, and just having people kind of to talk to about those things that have the same heart that you do. And then this morning I opened up my Youversion app. So just this is a side note, this is parentheses right here. Somebody asked me yesterday, hey, how do you do everything? How do you have time for everything? And I said, here's a news flash, I don't have time for everything, because they were asking me, how do you spend time reading the Bible and stuff like that? And I said, you know, what I do is I open up the Youversion app and I look at the verse of the day and I think about that verse. That's just one verse a day, that's it. But sometimes like that's it, that is what I need for that day. And so into parentheses there. But I needed that, you know. So today when I opened it up, I love the verse. It said, confess your sins to one another, and so that you may be, and pray for another so you may be healed. And I always, when I read that verse before, I always thought of it as like a physical healing, like, hey, I need my arms broken, or I have a cold, or whatever. That as I read that verse today, I just saw how much talking to your friend can bring emotional healing and mental healing and all those things we need deep inside. And it's not even just like confessing your sins, like, oh, 3 times last week I did this or whatever, not like that. It's just like saying, hey, you know what, have you ever been with a friend and you're like, ah, man, I yelled at my kids today, or I said this, I said, why can't you remember this? Or whatever, why do I have to repeat myself over and over? Or, you know, those kinds of things. Or, hey, I'm struggling with, you know, my addiction to sugar, or, you know, what addiction to whatever. You guys know we all have those things that are going on. So I just wanted to encourage you. That's what friends are for. And you can get a lot of healing from talking to your friends. So just whatever's inside you, don't keep it in the dark, just bring it out in the light, and all of a sudden you'll be like, oh wow, that sounds not as terrible as it sounded in the dark, you know? So talk to your friends, make time. Yesterday I had an appointment with a friend. It was only 40 minutes long. I had exactly 40 minutes. And you know what? I was so refreshed just by talking to her and listening to her stories and just sharing like that common bond of friendship. So, hey, we need each other. I need you to be able to talk to you, and you need me to be able to talk to me. So let's be transparent. Hey, James, how are you? That's my student, my ex-student. He's doing amazing things now. You're awesome, James. I'm so proud of you. You're just going so far. I love it so much. Anyway, he's over here in England right now, or maybe Haiti, I don't know. So one or the other. Anyway, yeah, so we need each other. So confess your sins to one another and go ahead and get that healing that you need by just sharing where you're at. Don't be afraid. Don't be embarrassed. You have people you can be vulnerable with. And you guys have an awesome day. Love you all. Mwah. Bye.